What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, here to bring you another episode of my weekly Q&A show titled The People's Questions, episode 164, very big number. And before I begin, like always and like every other episode, I'd like to thank all of you guys for presenting a really great set of questions. Particularly this episode, it's definitely much more gamer focused, which I like that since I'm trying to make 3TR a much more gamer focused channel. Still going to do movies, but gaming is where my strength is. And starting off with the first question coming from a newbie of mine, which I have to say this is probably the funniest question that I got this week. And this is Desire Kilo, and you want to know, why don't I let my hair grow? Because I'm losing my hair, and I don't know, it helps me, makes me look young. I mean, I cut my hair like every 3 days. I think I shave every 2 days. I mean, I just cut my hair like an hour ago, so I don't know, if I'm going to start losing my hair now, I might as well get used to my permanent look, so I guess that's why I like to cut my hair and keep it short. Next question comes from Zach Williamson, and you want to know, what console will I be getting Mortal Kombat 10 on? Well, obviously, I got Mortal Kombat 10 on PlayStation 4. I mean, I'm not going to get it on Xbox. I mean, I only get out my Xbox so I can play the Xbox One exclusives. I mean, other than that, if it's a multi-console game, then I'm getting it on PlayStation 4 anyway, so, yeah. The next two questions, or 1.5 questions I should say, come from Corey Roloff, and you want to know, have I played any of the Deus Ex games, and if so, am I excited about the announcement of Deus Ex Mankind Divided? No, Corey, I have never played such an awesome game, where you play as a really cool badass who has robotic arms, just goes around beating people up like Solid Snake, or going Rambo on people's asses. And no, I haven't already pre-ordered my copy, and I'm just waiting to see if they announce a limited edition. So, no, I guess I just haven't played this very awesome game, which I happened to beat a couple of years ago. But, I don't know. The next question comes from Oscar Navarro, and you want to know, hey Brian, thanks for adding me, and what do I think about doing a house tour? No, not really. I mean, I don't really know what... My house isn't really big enough to do a tour for. I mean, I've done a room tour at least 3 times, and apart from my room, there's really no other parts of the house I've customized, so no, not really. Next two questions come from JDS4696, and you want to know, do I think an alien from Alien film series will be in a future Mortal Kombat video game? It's possible. I think adding an alien is a bit extreme, because I don't know. I mean, adding a creature. I mean, a predator is like a humanoid type alien being, and a xenomorph is much different. I mean, you certainly do have enough, I'd say, skill set for a xenomorph that you could add in a Mortal Kombat game. He does have his tail. He does have his claws. He's got his second mouth. He's got acid for blood. So there's definitely enough that you could add to it, but I think it would be a much harder challenge to add a xenomorph into a Mortal Kombat game. But I definitely think it's possible. I think it's just very unlikely. Your next question is, am I going to watch the Daredevil series on Netflix? I've already seen it. It's nice. It's definitely much better than the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie, and I like the suit, and I really can't wait to see this continue on. I think it's a pretty awesome series. I'd really like to see them also do this with The Punisher, too. I mean, you can't make another movie in theaters, then, you know, this whole Netflix thing is a really good way to go. The next two questions come from Nearly Jesus, and you want to know, have you ever seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer? The movie, yes, I've seen it once. The TV series, no. I'm not really a Buffy fan in general. Your next question is, have I played Dragon Inquisition? If not, how come? I don't know. I just don't like... I just don't like that type of gameplay for Dragon Age Inquisition, and that's a very time-consuming game. And with the type of game reviewer that I am, I kind of need games that can be relatively fast, because the longer it is, then the longer it's going to take to review it, and I just don't have that much time in my day. The next two questions come from That and Epic Sniper, and you want to, or the next, oh sorry, next 6 questions, and you want to know, what game do I want to see most at E3 this year? I don't know, give me any game. I don't know, maybe Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know, maybe give me a release date for Final Fantasy 15. I mean, anything I can think of that I want to play this year, I already know about, so, yeah. Next question is, will I be getting Star Wars Battlefront, and if so, on what console will I be getting it for? Well, obviously, just like my Mortal Kombat question I got earlier, PlayStation 4. Obviously, I'm only going to get exclusives for my Xbox One. So if there's an exclusive title for the Xbox One, I'll get it on Xbox. But if it's a multi-platform game, then I'm going to get it on PlayStation 4. Next question is, did I see the Black Ops 3 teaser? And if you do you think... Wait. Did I see the Black Ops teaser? If you did, what do I think of this year's Call of Duty? Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It's the same as it is every year. So there's really not much to think about. Am I going to play it? Sure. Am I going to buy it? No. I'm going to play through the campaign maybe once or twice. Then I'm going to review it and I'm going to send it back to Gamefly. That's how it's always worked for me. Next question is, do I think Assassin's Creed Victory is going to be better than Unity? Well, I didn't play Unity because I'm done with Assassin's Creed games. I mean, Unity was a complete, glitchy, broken mess. It was clear that Ubisoft did not spend enough time fixing out the bugs. Story-wise, it was pretty repetitive. I don't even care too much about the Assassin's Creed world in general, even if we do get one that starts in feudal Japan. My last Assassin's Creed game was Rogue, and I couldn't even bring myself to finish that one, despite the fact that that one had naval combat. But as it stands right now, the last one I've actually officially beaten is Black Flag. That is my favorite Assassin's Creed game, and I'm happy to walk away from the series from that one. So, no, I don't really have much thoughts on Assassin's Creed Victory. Next question is, do I think Star Wars Episode 7 will be a letdown or the best movie of 2015? I don't think it's going to be either. I think it's just going to be a pretty average movie. It's another sci-fi movie. Am I going to see it? Sure. Am I going to love it? Probably not. Am I going to review it? Probably not. I mean, I'm already thinking about doing like a Star Wars series review around that area. I mean, I'm definitely going to review episodes 1 to 6, but I think I'll let 7 fly by. It doesn't really look all that impressive to me. And next question, the last question of the episode is, do I watch Game of Thrones? And if I do, would I do... Wait, what? Sorry. Do I watch Game of Thrones? If I do, who do you think will meet their fate this session? I don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I've seen maybe 20 minutes of an episode and I couldn't finish it. I couldn't understand why people like this show so much. I just cannot get into this show. And with that, those are the questions that you guys sent in for this particular episode. I'd like to thank all of you guys for making this episode exceptionally special. If you guys have any more questions that you'd like me to answer for next week's episode, be sure to type them in the comments down below. But make sure you get them into me before next Wednesday, before I start filming this. And if you like this video, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe to check me on my future episodes of People's Questions every Friday. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.